My girlfriend said, "Don't you dare message him." When I wanted to confront her ex about their ongoing contact, I said, "You're right, that's not my place." Then I sent him something that made her cry for days. Original post 29 male had been dating Jessica, 27, for about 8 months when the red flags started piling up. Should have trusted my gut earlier, but hindsight's 20/20, right? It started small. Her phone lighting up late at night, quick swipes to dismiss notifications. The classic, just a friend explanation. But the friend's name was Nolan, and I knew from our early conversations that Nolan was her ex of 3 years. One night, she left her phone charging in the living room while she showered. It buzzed. I wasn't snooping, the message preview just popped up. "Nolan, can't wait to see you Friday. Usual place?" My stomach dropped. Friday, she'd said she had a girls' night planned. When she came back, I kept it simple. Nolan texted, "Something about Friday?" Her face went through about 6 different emotions before settling on indignant. "Jessica, were you going through my phone?" It was on the coffee table. Message popped up. "He's just a friend now. We grab coffee sometimes." "On your girls' night?" "Before girls' night." "God, you're so controlling." Classic deflection, but I pushed. "Jess, I'm uncomfortable with you meeting your ex and not telling me. Because I knew you'd react like this. He's been in my life for years. I'm not cutting him off because you're insecure. I'm not asking you to cut him off. Just be honest about it." "Fine. Yes, I see Nolan sometimes. We're friends. Deal with it." The entitlement was strong, but I tried to be reasonable. Asked if I could meet him, if they're just friends. She shut that down quick. "That would be weird. You don't need to meet my friends. I've met all your other friends." "This is different." "Yeah, no kidding." The tipping point came 2 weeks later. She was at book club when her location showed her at an upscale restaurant downtown. Not where book club meets. Checked Instagram. Her friend Megan had posted from actual book club. Jessica wasn't in any photos. I texted her, "How's book club?" "Great. Reading is fundamental." "Really? That's what we're doing?" When she got home, I confronted her. "Interesting book club location. Since when did they move to Chez Laurent?" Freezing. "You're tracking me now?" "We share locations. Always have. You were at a restaurant while your book club was at Megan's." "I had dinner first." "Alone? At the most expensive French place in town?" Breaking down. "Okay, I was with Nolan, but it's not what you think." "Then what is it?" "He's going through a hard time. His dad's sick. He needed someone to talk to." "At a $200 per plate restaurant?" "He insisted on somewhere nice, to cheer himself up." "And you didn't think to mention this?" "Don't you dare message him about this. This is between us." "I think I have every right to." "No, you don't. He's my friend, my history. You will not contact him. If you do, we're done." The audacity. She's lying about meeting her ex and I'm the bad guy for wanting answers? "You're right, that's not my place." Relieved. "Thank you. I promise it's nothing. He just needs a friend right now." But something felt off. The expensive restaurant, the lies, the fierce protection of their friendship. So I did what any reasonable person would do. I investigated. Update 1: I didn't message Nolan. I promised I wouldn't, and I keep my word. But I didn't promise I wouldn't do research. Started with social media. Nolan's profiles were mostly private, but his LinkedIn was gold. Investment banker. Did very well for himself. Posted about closing major deals, company celebrations, the works. Funny thing, no mentions of his dad being sick. Lots of posts about traveling, working out, living his best life. Even posted photos from a golf trip with his dad 2 weeks ago. Dad looked pretty healthy for a sick man. But the real discovery came from an unexpected source. My buddy Garrett works in finance, knows people at Nolan's firm. Garrett. Oh yeah, Nolan Winters. Guy's loaded but desperate, been trying to get his ex back for months. His ex? Yeah, some girl named Jessica. Dude's obsessed. Shows her picture to everyone, talks about how they're working things out. My blood ran cold. Working things out? That's what he says. Bought her a car recently, said she finally agreed to give him another chance. A car? Yeah, white Mercedes, posted pics of it. Said it was for his girl. I thought back. 3 months ago, Jessica suddenly had a company car. Said her job provided it for client meetings. She worked in marketing for a mid-size firm. They don't provide Mercedes to mid-level managers. That night, I asked casually, hey, how's the company car treating you, Jessica? Great, so lucky they provided it. Which dealership did they use? Thinking of leasing something similar. Panicking slightly. Oh, HR handled everything, right? And insurance is through work? Yep, all covered. Except I'd seen a Geico bill on her counter last week, personal auto insurance, for a Mercedes C-Class. The pieces were falling into place. She was playing both of us, keeping me as the boyfriend while accepting expensive gifts from Nolan by letting him think reconciliation was possible. But I needed proof, hard evidence, so I waited, watched, documented. 2 weeks of patterns, girls' nights that corresponded with charges at high-end restaurants, found receipts in her trash. Work emergencies, when Nolan posted about date nights, new jewelry, bags, clothes, always with elaborate explanations. Then came the jackpot. She went to visit her mom for a weekend. Posted a single photo of her mom's house on Saturday morning. But Nolan posted stories all weekend from a resort 2 hours away. Same resort. Caught a glimpse of her hair in one of his videos. Still didn't message him. But I did something better. I created a folder, screenshots, receipts, timeline comparisons, evidence of every lie, every gift, every deception. Not for him, for me, for clarity. The following Tuesday, Jessica was extra sweet. Guilty conscience, probably. Jessica, I love you. You know that, right? Be sure. You've been distant? Is it the Nolan thing? Should it be? I told you, we're just friends. He's dating someone anyway. The lies just rolled off her tongue. Amazing. Oh? Who's he dating? Jessica, some girl from his gym. They're pretty serious. Good for him. That night she went to another book club. I didn't bother tracking her. I knew where she was, who she was with, what she was doing. But I also knew something she didn't. Nolan had been posting about big plans for his girl. Ring shopping posts. Talking about taking the next step with his soulmate. He thought he was about to propose to his girlfriend who had a boyfriend. This was about to get interesting. Update 2. The proposal posts kept coming. Nolan was planning something huge for her birthday next month. Meanwhile, Jessica was juggling both relationships like a pro. With me, I want to plan a romantic birthday dinner for us. Reality. She'd already be at whatever Nolan planned. The entitlement escalated. She started getting careless, left a Tiffany bag in her car. Jessica, early birthday gift from the girls at work. Wow, generous coworkers. We're like family, right? Family that drops 2 golly on tennis bracelets. But the final straw came when I overheard a phone call. She thought I was gaming with headphones on. No, that weekend doesn't work, because I told you I have plans. Yes, with him. Nolan, we've discussed this. I know what you want, but I need more time. Just a few more months. I promise. We'll figure it out. Yes, I'll wear it. She hung up looking stressed. Saw me without headphones. How long were you listening? Just took them off. Everything okay? Yeah, just work drama. On a Sunday, big campaign launching. You know how it is. I didn't push, didn't need to. The conversation confirmed everything. She was stringing Nolan along with promises of a future while living with me. The I'll wear it part? Probably about the ring he was planning to buy. That's when I decided he deserved to know. Not through a message from me, she'd forbidden that. But he deserved the truth before he made the biggest mistake of his life. I remembered something. Last month, Jessica had borrowed my laptop for a work presentation. She'd logged into her Google Photos to pull some images. Never logged out. I opened it up. Years of photos, including ones from the past 8 months. Our anniversary dinner, Valentine's Day, the weekend trip we took, couples Halloween costumes, Christmas with my family. All dated, all clearly showing her in a relationship with me. But how to get them to Nolan without messaging him directly? Then I remembered her birthday was coming up. She'd mentioned Nolan was planning something. What if those plans got disrupted? I created a new email, anonymous. Drafted a simple message. Nolan, you don't know me, but I know you're planning something special for Jessica's birthday. Before you do, you should know the truth. She's been in a relationship for the past 8 months. I'm not asking you to believe me. Just look at the evidence. Attached a link to a Google Drive folder. Every photo, every screenshot, 8 months of her double life laid bare. The timeline showing how she'd been with me every time she wasn't with him. But I didn't send it. Not yet. Wanted to give her one last chance to come clean. That night, meet Jess. We need to talk about us. What about us? Are you happy? Of course. Why? Just feels like you're distant, like you're somewhere else even when you're here. You're imagining things. I'm exactly where I want to be. And Nolan? Sighing. What about him? Is he really just a friend? How many times do I have to tell you? Yes, just a friend. God, your jealousy is exhausting. My jealousy? Or your lies? I'm not lying. You're paranoid. Okay, last question. The Mercedes, really from work? Yes. Why would I lie about that? I don't know. Why would you? She stormed off to bed. I stayed up, opened the draft email, hovered over send. 3 a.m. Couldn't sleep. Thought about Nolan dropping thousands on gifts, planning a proposal, believing he was winning back his soulmate. While she played house with me. Hit send. Update 3. The next 2 days were normal. Jessica went to work, came home, we had dinner. She made plans for another girls' night on Friday. Thursday afternoon, everything exploded. I was working from home when Jessica burst through the door at 2 p.m., tears streaming, phone clutched in her hand. Jessica, what did you do? Me. What happened? Don't play dumb. You contacted him. You promised you wouldn't. I didn't message Nolan. Then how does he know about you, about us? What exactly does he know? She threw her phone at me, opened to a text thread. Nolan, I know everything. 8 months of lies, Jessica. 8 months. While I was planning our future, buying you gifts, thinking we were reconciling, you had a whole boyfriend. It's not what it looks like. Pictures don't lie. Christmas with his family? While I spent it alone thinking you needed space, the trip to the cabin, you said that was a work retreat. Let me explain. Explain why you took $50,000 worth of gifts while having a boyfriend. The car, the jewelry, the weekend trips, all while telling me we were working toward getting back together? I never said that. I have the texts, Jessica. Every promise, every I just need time, every we'll be together soon. My lawyer will be in touch about the car. It's in my name anyway. You can't take the car. I need it. Should have thought of that before you played me. We're done, forever this time. I handed the phone back. You destroyed my life. How could you? Me. How could I what? Tell the truth? I told you not to contact him. And I didn't. Someone sent him evidence of your lies. Wasn't me. Who else would do that? Someone who thought he deserved to know before he proposed. Freezing. How did you know about that? Same way someone knew to warn him. You're not as clever as you think. The entitlement reached new heights. I can't lose the car, my job. The job that supposedly gave it to you? You know that was a lie. I know everything was a lie. I needed the car. He offered. Was I supposed to say no? You were supposed to not lead him on for gifts. I wasn't leading him on. I just hadn't decided yet. Hadn't decided you live with me. Because I needed somewhere to stay. My old apartment was too expensive. And there it was. The truth. I was convenient housing while she figured out if Nolan's money was worth going back. Pack your things. You're ticking me out? I have nowhere to go. Should have thought of that before using me for rent. The car's being repossessed tomorrow. I'll lose my job. Me, the marketing job that doesn't pay for a Mercedes? I hate you. That's fine. Still need you out by tonight. She cried for 3 days straight. Begged, pleaded, had her friends call me a monster. Her mom left me a voicemail about ruining her daughter's future. But the best part? She tried to spin it on social media, posted about toxic exes collaborating to hurt her and surviving emotional abuse. Until someone, definitely not me, commented with screenshots of her texts to Nolan promising they'd be together while she posted couple photos with me. Her friends went quiet real quick after that. Final update. Jessica moved back with her parents. Lost the Mercedes, lost the jewelry. Nolan had receipts, reported it as theft when she refused to return it. Lost both relationships. But the entitlement never died. Got a text last month. Jessica, I hope you're happy. You cost me everything. You cost yourself everything. Nolan would have taken care of me. While you cheated with someone else, like you did to me, I never physically cheated on you. Just emotionally and financially, much better. You're heartless. I loved you. You loved my apartment. There's a difference. She tried one last manipulation. I'm pregnant. Congrats. Whose is it? Yours. I just found out. Me? Interesting, since we haven't slept together in 3 months. 2 months. I have receipts from the resort with Nolan 2 months ago. Try again. Radio silence after that. Heard through mutual friends she's on dating apps now. Profile says looking for something real and tired of games. The audacity. Nolan reached out once. Not to thank me. He still doesn't know I sent the email. Just wanted to know if I was okay. Said he felt stupid for not seeing it sooner. I told him we both got played by a professional. He's doing better. Posted about focusing on himself. Good for him. Me? I learned valuable lessons. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Don't you dare is usually followed by something you should definitely dare. If they'll cheat with you, they'll cheat on you. Trust your gut over their words. Jessica cried for days when her house of cards collapsed. But they weren't tears of remorse. They were tears of consequences. She lost her meal ticket, her backup plan, and her safety net all at once. And all it took was showing the truth to someone who deserved to know it. Sometimes the best revenge isn't elaborate. It's just letting someone's own actions speak louder than their lies ever could.